29 years old, 3 years older than Dawson. Dawson enjoys a sizable height advantage of 3 inches. He did miss weight by 3.5 pounds, coming in at 149.5. But Dawson also has a 2.5 inch reach advantage. Let's set the table for our main card, and for that, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Chartway Arena in Norfolk, Virginia for UFC Fight Night, Benavidez versus Figueiredo. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 24 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Nebraska City, Nebraska, Darrick And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 149.5 pounds. Fighting out of Lee Summit, Missouri, Grant KGD Dawson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Kevin McDonald.
First assignment of the night for Kevin McDonald to kick off our main card in the featherweight division. Chrissy Blair with us in Norfolk, Virginia. 5 fights to go. Joseph Benavidez, Davison Figueiredo in our headliner. And perhaps the UFC flyweight title belongs to the veteran.
Ready to fight? Let's go.
But the business is right now in the featherweight division. Grant Dawson is in the gray. He's the second biggest favorite on the card tonight at minus 425. Darrick Minner trying to spoil the party at plus 335 as the underdog.
You know, I'm really excited for this one because there is a lot of bad blood in this fight. Neither guy really had the best thing to say about each other. Darrick Minner said that he's been babied throughout his career. He picked easy fights. Oh, look at this.
Dawson up and over to escape the guillotine. Dawson said, if I don't lose in the first 2 minutes, it's not going to happen, because he knows that Darrick Minner is a fast starter.
I tell you what, he's got 21 first-round finishes. He was trying to get 22 there, but Grant Dawson escapes. So this is what we see from Grant Dawson typically in his fights. He gets the takedown, but he's a little reckless on top. I'd like to see him take his time a little bit and just establish position. He looks like he's doing a better job there. Sometimes in the past, he's been so aggressive. Oh, armbar, it's close. It's past the elbow, though. There's no submission.
Minner, 21 wins by submission out of his 24 victories. Trying to mount some offense from the bottom. And you said it a little bit, but to expand on it, Minner, he's got 34 fights. Said if there's a fight on the regional scene, I would take it. And he said Grant Dawson's been babied a little bit in his career.
Yeah, that's
14-1.
right.
Wasn't exactly willing to just throw down with anybody in any show. And as such, he's not as experienced.
I tell you what, he's got excellent submissions, though. I mean, obviously, you know, as I just said, he's got a lot of them on his record, but it's an impressive
nice job by Minner. Back to his feet and reverse the position here.
First it was a guillotine, then the armbar, then gets on top. He's going for that guillotine again.
That's his specialty. 10 guillotine wins for Darrick Minner. So we've hit the 2-minute mark, which Grant Dawson said is the magic number.
Look at that.
Another submission attempt here.
Oof. He's going to pop that head out. He's got such a tight squeeze.
And now out of half guard on top. Was that a tap?
No.
He was kind of pushing his leg off there. Be careful.
Man, look at this. He's trying to take that neck home. Nicely done.
On the bottom.
Nicely done from Grant Dawson. Although we saw earlier tonight, you can be guillotined from side control. Yeah. So a pretty frantic grappling exchange through the first 3 minutes. Yeah, it's just been Grant Dawson defending submission attack after submission attack.
And now he's applying heavy shoulder pressure
And you've got to wonder about Minner. I mean, he took this fight on 11 days' notice. He's fighting somebody that's, you know, definitely a few pounds heavier on the weighing scale. He looks to be quite a lot bigger tonight. And as I say, 11 days' notice, expending a lot of energy in the first round with these submission attempts. Let's see if he can keep this pace throughout the fight.
Minner from Nebraska City, Nebraska. If that sounds familiar, that is the hometown of one Anthony Lionheart Smith. They were a couple of grades apart. Anthony Smith is here with us in Norfolk.
He's
He will be on the post-fight show with Karen and Kamaru.
He's right behind me right now.
There he
watching
is.
his teammate or buddy.
Well, now he's teammates with Grant Dawson because he trains at Lee Summit, Missouri with James Krause and the team at Glory MMA and Fitness. So ties to each fighter for Lionheart.
May the best man win, is what he's probably saying to himself.
Is that what he's saying?
I don't know, he should be.
Top half guard again for Dawson. 1 minute to go, round number 1. And you see Minner still just trying to wrap that neck. Dawson's out.
He is hungry for a neck. Just guillotine after guillotine after guillotine.
More than 3 minutes of top position for Grant Dawson. If he can get that right knee clear.
Yeah, if he can slide it out, he's going to try and get ahead now, but 25 seconds left. There it is, though. It's coming through.
There's the full mount.
Nicely done.
Minner had a squeeze there. Heavy strikes. Dawson trying to end this one before the bell.
Minner's going to be looking to see the end of the round.
Now chasing the submission again.
Look at that.
Short time here.
Wow.
And there's the horn. We'll see you round 2. It's coming up next. Getting ready for his main event in Lincoln, Nebraska in late April. He'll take on Glover Teixeira. Kamaru Usman still firmly in possession of that welterweight championship belt.
Yeah, the corner of Minner trying to say to him, look, listen, Grant Dawson is just as tired as you. Trying to, you know, keep him motivated. I'm not sure if they were necessarily telling the truth in the corner there because Minner does look exhausted, which is to be expected. He took the fight on 11 days' notice. And all of this extreme squeezing, this trying to torque on the neck, it is so exhausting, especially if it's a wasted effort, which so far it has been.
Dawson gave the thumbs up there, gets his head out. Minner immediately, you saw him jump to guillotine. Again, double-digit guillotines in his career. But Dawson able to ride it out.
Yeah, it took him 4 minutes and 30 seconds to get to this position in round 1. It took him 45 seconds in round 2. You can see the resistance starting to fall away from Darrick Minner. It's just a cardio thing. It has to be. And now we see Grant Dawson on top. And as we know, those last 30 seconds were not good for Darrick. In fact, he was saved by the bell, in my opinion. Another minute, it could have been lights out for him, or at least the referee stepping in.
Yeah, didn't need a minute either.
No.
15 seconds or so. Now full mount. Minner gives his back. We'll see if Dawson goes ground and pound or submission attack here. Body triangle now for Dawson.
Yeah, he's got the body triangle. Nice work by Grant Dawson here.
Oh, he's just going to drag and nails the attack. Grant Dawson gets it done in round 2. And immediately over to celebrate with James Krause. These two foes who have known about each other for a long time. And Grant Dawson, impressive with the submission victory.
Yeah, as we see here, Minner once again trying to take that neck home with him. But Grant Dawson takes him down correctly into side control, so there's no danger there. He passed the mount, he took the back, and then from here, locks in the body triangle, gets position, and here, Minner's just exhausted. He couldn't fight it off any longer, and it was the inevitable tap. There it was. Magnificent performance for Grant Dawson, though. Incredible work.
Krause expected it, and they got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kevin McDonald has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Grant KGD Dawson.